afternoon. My name is Salvador Bustamante. I'm the Executive Director of Latinos United for a New America. Latinos United is an organization working with Latinos in the East Side, San Jose, to improve the lives of our communities. I'm here today to express our concern about the growing anti-immigrant rhetoric of hatred and division that some candidates are using to promote support for their campaigns. I am referring in particular to a candidate who is seeking his party's nomination for the post of president of our nation. I have lived in this country for almost 50 years, and I should be used to the fact that when things do not go well, the favorite scapegoat of those who lack ideas to solve the problems of the economy, health, and education are immigrants. Qué casualidad, ¿verdad?
Yes, right.
However, this time the rhetoric has gone beyond the limits of what is acceptable, as it is not only accuses us of taking jobs from real Americans, but now it accuses us of being rapists, murderers, and criminals who come here with the sole purpose to harm the economy and the people of this country. We denounce this policy of hatred in the strongest possible terms, but it only seeks to incite violence to justify its own premises. Violence is not the answer to these attacks, especially now that we Latinos are a political force at the national level whose support has become indispensable for any candidate seeking the presidency. We call on all the Latino immigrant community not to react violently to these provocations.
Yes.
If we really want to punish those candidates who look at us with contempt and hatred for the mere fact of being Latino, let's do it in the way that it hurts them, by denying them our vote. Thank you. Now we have Ruben Tapia, a student from Santa Clara University. Ruben.
Hello everyone, my name is Ruben Tapia and I am currently finishing up my second year at Santa Clara University as an electrical engineering major.
Hola, mi nombre es Rubén Tapia. Yo actualmente estoy terminando mi segundo año en la Universidad de Santa Clara como especialidad ingeniería eléctrica.
I was born and raised in the east side of San Jose. I'm a proud Mount Pleasant Cardinal.
Woo!
And I am also a product of immigrants. Both of my parents immigrated to this country many years ago. I like to believe that the story of my family defies many stereotypes. A few years ago, my father had been laid off for using false documentation. But the owner of the company did not want him to leave. The owner did everything in his power to have my parents earn the residency. It was truly his hard work that kept him here. My father now currently holds 4 jobs while my mom is on disability just to make ends meet.
Yo nací y fui criado en el este de San José. Yo estoy muy orgulloso de ser un cardenal de la preparatoria Mount Pleasant High School. Yo soy producto de inmigrantes. Ambos padres míos emigraron a este país hace muchos años. La historia de mi familia desafía muchos estereotipos. Hace unos años mi padre fue descansado por usar documentación falsa, pero el dueño de la compañía no quería que se fuese. Él hizo todo lo que estuvo a su mano para poder permitir que mis padres obtuvieran su residencia. Mi padre actualmente tiene 4 trabajos porque mi mamá está incapacitada y solamente para sobreexistir.
After hearing all of this negative narrative, I hope that we can come together as the Latino community and to show that we do care about and speak up, because our voices, they need to be heard.
That's right. Woo!
In voting, we are taking ownership in ensuring that our interests are going to be heard by the future president. It is important that the next appointed official hear us and take us into consideration. The Latino community got me through college, and I am here because there exists room for improvement, not only within Silicon Valley, but the nation as a whole. I joined the Latina Coalition of Silicon Valley to get civically involved, and this is just the first step, because we as Latinos need to voice, come together, and go out there and vote.
Good afternoon, I'm Teresa Castellanos. I am a graduate from San Jose High, and I am a board member for San Jose Unified, and I'm speaking in my name today, and my community's name. We are here today to talk about the stress that the communities are feeling. And of course, living in Silicon Valley is difficult. Here in Silicon Valley, there's the haves and the have-nots. And the have-nots struggle daily to get by and struggle daily to make ends meet. On top of that daily struggle, you have a presidential election that is anti-Latino in nature of a certain candidate. And now that has also come to Silicon Valley. I am here to remind our community that we are a people of legacy, and that legacy is mobilizing our community, improving our future, and changing conditions for the better. I am also here to remind us that we are resilient, and no matter what the future holds, we are here and we will be here. We are the present and we are the future. And most importantly, we call on Latinos to vote. The most important thing you can do today is vote. The most important thing you can do in the next 4 months is register people to vote. Apply for citizenship. Make sure not only you vote, but find 20 other friends and family members that vote. Our community must take on the challenge of leading and moving our community forward. So for your community, vote. For your family, vote. For your future, vote. For your children, vote. Next, we will close with closing comments from Ruben Solorio.
As a deacon in the Catholic Church, I'm honored to be here with each and every one of you, especially since I was homegrown in East San Jose, and as being first clergy member, to be homegrown, and especially as a Latino, I know how important it is for us to unite our voice together as one. I also understand what it means to not have a voice even in the Catholic Church. And so we are here today to inspire the Catholic Church, right, to unite with each and every one of us so that we all have a voice. Because nearly 1 in 4 Latinos identify themselves as Catholics, and much of the church lay leadership on the local level is Latino. The Catholic Church, therefore, is very concerned about the outcome of the elections and the impact that the election will have on the Latino population. The issues facing all voters, regardless of race, in every election are important. However, for communities that are already impacted by poverty, deportations, and lack of adequate affordable housing options, the election is the most important. It is therefore quite troubling when a leading presidential candidate targets a significant population within our church using racial charges, comments, and supports public policies such as indiscriminate deportations and the construction of a border wall along the U.S. southern